Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were working on trying to get Wither Skulls. And we made this whole system and started killing them with Cleaver, which I've already dropped off. And yeah, we kind of ran out of things to do for the episode, so we started working back into Thaumcraft again. And you know what, we're going to take this guy and we're going to hang him up. So we started working in Thaumcraft again and tried to make one last thing before we go fight the Wither. So let's go ahead and do that. We have the Infernal Rod and 2 gold caps, and this is what we needed. I just need to have some extra V for everything, and we should be able to make the Gold Banded Infernal Wand. So this has a capacity of 150, which is really good. But more importantly, this guy is going to regenerate Ignis kind of passively, which is cool, but the most important thing about this guy is that he will prevent any withering effects completely. We will never be withered as long as we have this in our inventory. I've learned the hard way, you have to have this actually like made into a one. You can't just have the core. We have 2 common treasures, by the way, so I figured might as well grab those. And yeah, we're going to go fight the Wither today. We're going to go to the Nether and fight the Wither there because it's going to be safer. But before we do, we have a couple of things I want to do. One, I want to see if we can look up the safest way to fight the Wither, which is through a wand focus. And we have access to it. Doesn't look like it. But do we have infusions. What else could we possibly need? Void jar. Don't want to take the duplication because that usually messes me up. I'm going to take the duplication whenever I can, like, afford to. Is it off of one of these? Yes, it is. Alright, so one focus warding. This is the focus I want. We need a Nether Star for this, and if we can get this guy, what we can do is we can make a protected area somewhere where we can summon withers in the overworld and not have to worry about our base being blown up. So that is good. I'm going to put this stuff away. We don't need the quest book right now, and most of the stuff we're going to need. I don't want to like risk losing anything, so that's why we're going to get rid of pretty much everything. A couple things I want to grab. Do we have any strength potions? Yes, I'm going to take the Flask of Vigor will be good. And we want Diamond Armor. Protection 1 Diamond Armor is not bad. We're going to want pants and boots and a chest plate. And I have 62 levels. We might as well enchant all of this with some enchants. The withers should not be too bad. We have protection 1 on everything. I already had diamond leggings of protection. That's fine. We're going to be a little bit stronger this way. But do I have any books? Enchanted books? No. How about, do I have like a bunch of enchanted bows? I do. Feather boots with feather falling. If we could get a disenchanter, which I think we made, we could get that enchant off of it. I don't know that it's going to be worth it, to be honest. So yeah, we'll keep that on us. And I do have a jetpack that I can use if I need to just kind of, you know what, this is armored, but it's not that good protection wise. Let's take this jetpack to get around, and we'll put this guy safely away. Potions of healing. We have instant health. We also have a bunch of, so I want to take a couple full hearts just in case. We do have some extra hearts, miniature hearts, and we could use these to make some more canisters, presumably. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 will be a good number to start off with. And let's go ahead and make We not have any apples. Ooh. Don't we have an apple tree? We do. Let's grab some bone meal, and we can get apples for as much as we need. I have 6 necrotic bones. That's the most canisters we can make right now, and that'll be fine. But basically, if we can get the most amount of hearts, we can hopefully take on the wither and not have to worry about it ever again. So let's just bone meal this for a little bit. So the plan is to go into the nether. We're going to go up near the bedrock, I think, and somewhere where we can not really have to worry about the wither escaping all that much. And we're just going to basically kill it. I've got this crossbow, which is really good, really accurate, really fast shots. And then we have the enduring broadsword. Now we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like 2 for us. We're going to keep 2 jeweled apples. These things are really good. So we'd be dumb not to. And we only have 2 hearts. So we can make more hearts. Honestly, gold hearts are easier to make. But we only need... you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to make 2 more. And then we can make 3 of these. And then if we look at our equipment, I guess I had only 8 hearts, but that'll give us more hearts, and everything will be good. So, trying to think if there's anything else we're gonna need. We don't really need the torches, so let's put those away. And do we have like some, you know, we have an old pickaxe. Let's use this one instead. Basically, I don't want to take any of my really good stuff, because if we die, our items will drop on the ground, and that could be bad. Now, is that my... Yep, okay. Had to remember which button is my jetpack. So let's head into the nether, and hopefully find a place to kill the wither. We have a jeweled apple. We have our bow, we have a sword, we have pretty much everything we need. So here's hoping things go right. Things rarely go right, but here's hoping. Okay, pigmen shouldn't be aggroed. And we should be able to just come up here. And you know what? Let's just... Uh-oh, that's bad. Lava's bad. Yeah, lava's really bad. Alright, so hopefully this will dissipate relatively soon. Thanks a lot, lava. Alright, so let's go somewhere else. Let's see, this way. Why not? Because there's more lava. Of course there is. But this one's a little bit easier to deal with, because next to you is easier than above you. Except I can't actually click correctly. Alright, so we'll just make a decently long tunnel this direction. And then we'll turn and go this way till we hit something else, and then go back. Alright, so basically I want to have an area where the wither can't really do much. Now ideally you would go to the bottom, or you go to the top of the nether. You can do tricky things at the top of the nether, but more than anything, I just want to kind of disrupt the wither. Not really like trap it, because we shouldn't have too much of a problem killing him, to be honest. So he's going to explode and all that, and hopefully there's not like lava underneath here or anything. And the main reason we're doing this, by the way, is so that we can get the awesomeness that is Cursed Earth, which we will get to soon enough. So he's going to explode this so badly. Let's put on our protection, full diamond armor, and alright, let's drink this. He's going to blow up probably a large area. Oh god, I'm scared. And we one-shotted him. And then blew up all the stuff. Oh, great. Hopefully this stuff isn't... Oh my gosh. Okay, in case you don't understand what's going on. Basically what just happened, we one-shotted the Wither. That's good to know. But unfortunately there was a bunch of ores. And now not only do we have a bunch of hellfish, what happened... Okay, the Nether Star is at least still there. Alright, let's grab the Nether Star. At least not all is lost. And... yeah, we didn't get the other stuff that I wanted. Basically what just happened was a chain reaction. So the Wither died and actually blew up some stuff. Now that's usually not going to be a problem, except for the fact that oh hey, we're right above our normal location. So yeah, it blew up a lot of the stuff that we should have had, unfortunately. So we're either going to have to kill another Wither to get the stuff, or we'll have to do something. But we can one-shot the Wither. That is good to know. That is actually really good to know. So maybe... maybe we go ahead and make the one focus. That might not be a bad idea. Is there any quest? I'll have to go grab that. Alright, so that was interesting, to say the least. Let's make sure we have a good jetpack. We can put this stuff away. We have a Nether Star now, which is really cool. We don't really need the jeweled apple. Alright, so let's get our stuff back in our inventory and see what we can manage. So, yeah, basically what just happened was the Wither blew up the nether ores, which unfortunately means that you're going to have a bad day. Basically it... oh wow, our wand is like half charged, which that's what it's supposed to do. Basically it means that all the other blocks have a chance of exploding as well. So it's just a big chain reaction. We have one quest, that's the thing there. Alright, so Thaumcraft. I know great wood saplings. Let's come over here. And can we get a sapling from this? I really need to cut down this tree, but it took forever to grow, so I kind of don't want to. But at the same time, we really do need to. But hey, we one-shotted the Wither. That is good news. I thought the Wither had 200 hearts, but I guess he only has 100. I guess it's 200 life. We can get a sapling? Maybe. Who knows? So, what to do for the rest of the episode, because we didn't get what I wanted, which is the division sigil. Is the division sigil even in this? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, we could go ahead and... I'm going to hit F7, make sure nothing can spawn up here. Alright, let's go get a crook. first of all. So we could go ahead and try to get the other thing that does the thing, the warding, so that we could go ahead and automatically kill the wither in the overworld. Or we could gather the materials and go back to the nether and do it again. I'm not entirely sure what's going to be the best option for us. I think getting the warding focus is going to be a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but we really only have to protect a little bit of an area and never have to worry about it again. So, okay, there is another slightly secret way to get saplings from a tree that is stubborn. I believe it works with Thaumcraft trees. I'm not sure, but we can find out. Go ahead and just chop this tree down and call it a day. I mean, it's only like gigantic. I think I saw something fall. Hopefully we get a sapling out of this. Otherwise, we'll have to get another tree, and that's not fun. Alright, so I think we're gonna go for the warding, which means more Thaumcraft. Something I didn't necessarily want to do, but honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. The actual like warding focus infusion is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's just getting the Nether Star is the annoying part in skyblocks. Because of the whole, you know, wither can blow up and ruin your day aspect of it all. So there is a quest to get a sapling, which is why we're doing this. Hey, there's a sapling. Cool. We need 2. We have 1. Alright, let's fly up here, grab that guy. Will you start decaying now? Looks like it. Alright, so we've got a decent number of logs. How many did we get? Well, about a stack and a half. That's not too shabby. So let's go ahead and start working on getting this focus, and we'll see what we can do. So we need 2 order, 2 earth, 2 quicksilver, 2 nether quartz. Pretty simple, like I said, and we'll see what we can get out of this. So 2 of these, 2 of these. Let's see, we need quartz and quicksilver, which we have a whole bunch of drops, which we can easily turn into the bigger drops. And that's it, right? There's 3, 6, 7, 8 items. Yep. And then we're going to need 25 Tutamen, Terra, and Ordo. And then a little bit of Cognito. So, just a little bit of basically everything. And here's the second sapling. And that's a quest. So silverwood, we need 2 saplings as well. We're going to get a node in a jar or a reward bag. I think I'm going to go for the reward bag for that one. But we'll have to wait on that one for just a little bit. Is there any... Does it look like there's any focus stuff? 1 charger, magic yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's... I mean, there's tubes, Essentia tubes. I don't really see anything that screams, hey, look at me, I am a 1 focus quest, so let's just eat. And you can put that stuff in there, put that back, put that away. And I think we're pretty much good to go. So, what do we need? So we need Tutamen, we need 10 Cognito, I think it was. Yes, 10 Cognito. which I believe is right here. Let's get our actual good armor that tells us what everything is. And we can see. So that is 20 Cognito. Okay, we have Cognito. We also need Terra, Ordo, and Tuttoman, which I don't think we have. None of these have anything in them. Alright, so we need Terra, Tuttoman, and Cognito. Or not, Ordo. So none of those. Cool. So we get to try to find all of this stuff. So Ordo is probably the hardest, just because it's kind of annoying to get. But lead is actually exactly what we need. So let's get, because we need 25 of each, let's get half a stack of lead. And we'll cook that up, and it will make a ton of metallum, which is kind of bad, but at the same time, it's going to give us both Tuttoman and Ordo. So Terra, I believe dirt is pretty good. So we get 16 dirt in there. We can just kind of wait for that. So wand focuses. How does it work? Well, basically we can put a focus on our wands, and it will allow us to kind of get more, it will allow us to do things with it. So basically, how it works is different things do different things. Different foci do different things. There we go. Those are the words I was looking for. One of the biggest ones that is important to me is warding. But there's also equal change, which replaces blocks with other blocks. Really useful if you are a builder and you like to kind of mix and match things. Let's see, there is shock, which is a damage dealing, as well as wand focus of 9 hells, which is also damage dealer. There is, let's see, there excavation, that's a digging wand focus. You can use magic to dig, which honestly, out of all of them, that's probably the least useful. And frost, which is another attack dealing damage type thing. Yeah, shock is lightning, 9 hells is fire based, and frost is ice based. So elementals, and I don't remember if there's any others that are cool. Let's look it up. Excavation, frost, shock. Oh, and portable hole, which basically allows you to make holes in walls and stuff, which is really cool, but a little bit limited on usage, in my opinion anyways. So it's just kind of whatever you need for whatever you want to use it for. Personally, I don't really use the wand foci all that often. There's also a focus bag which allows you to swap them as you will. But yeah, I don't really use wand foci very often because there's next to no reason to for a lot of them. Portable hole is useful if you want pretty buildings and you don't want to make doors, or you want to come into a building from another side, or basements, or like it could be useful for basements as long as the range isn't too far on this map, because we could like accidentally make a hole to the void and that wouldn't be good. So it's just kind of personal use, personal preference on what you need, what you want. Shock is a very good weapon. It has a little bit of range as well. I've never really used the other two. I've never used excavation, that's what pickaxes are for. And I've never really had a mod pack that just had Thaumcraft by itself. So I've always had something like Tinker's Construct or something like that, where, yeah, you'd be dumb not to use the stuff for what the purpose is. So let's get back into our other armor, and we have full up on metallum, which has caused a backlog. So Tuttoman and Ordo. So it's still working through all this. But we'll get there. So do I have any more glass files? No. Aren't these really easy to make? I should probably teach the system how to make these. Let's just make like 2 more sets. That'll be good. Alright, so let's get Tutamin, Ordo, and Metallum is just going to set it here, but I'm going to keep it on me right now. Let's go ahead and clean our inventory out just a little bit. And basically, as soon as we have access to, once the lead is done and the dirt processes, we'll be able to get this taken care of. But let's go ahead and put all this stuff down. It's all been scanned except for the Nether Star. So let's throw that out. That's going to be good to scan. So put that there. Get this stuff on here. Earth shards. I like doing them opposite just because it makes it easier for me to know that I have everything. And this infusion is very symmetrical, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And honestly, we're just going to be waiting for a ton of Metallum to go through. In fact, I'm going to fill up one of these water jars just so we can save on stuff. And I think we can just clear it out and do that. Because we're going to have so much Metallum. And honestly, Metallum isn't that useful. So there's 24. We need one more set of 8. But I will go ahead and fill up this jar full of Metallum, and honestly, we can come back to that later. While we're waiting, one thing. Do I have more stuff being made? Soul sand. Soul sand is back here. I want to make sure that I do have plenty of soul sand being made. A lot of my AE system is just a mess. We'll clean it up later. That'll be an adventure for another day. So we need more soul sand. Let's go ahead and tell this to craft like 100. That's a lot. Let's tell it to craft like 20. So that'll take a while, but that's fine. Apologies, I got a little bit of a cold. I'm sure you guys can probably hear that. So, what else can we do while we wait? Let's look at some quests and see if we can't do some minor Thaumcraft quests while we wait. So, Silverwood tree. We need 2 Silverwood saplings. Do we have... I don't know that the crook will work. We can try. Light it up and all that kind of stuff as we go. But... how is this doing? Full of Metallum. You know what? We can use the secret. Let's use the secret thing. So there is an item from forestry called a grafter. These things are amazing. Requires a little bit of bronze and some sticks. We should have everything. And yeah, now this thing only has 5 uses, but if it works on Thaumcraft trees, which it does not seem to. Nope, okay, it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't work on Thaumcraft trees, so there's no use of actually using it. No point anyways. So there's all that taken care of, and we're going to get some dirt now. So we have, what is this, Ordo? Go ahead and get this in here, ton them in, and we'll finish filling this guy up. Break him. Oh hey, I haven't actually scanned. Oh cool, you get the a full jar is something. Cool, that is jar of Essentia, huh? I guess we got a lot of metallum for that, but I don't know that that was useful. So we needed 25. We have not enough. Almost enough. There's all the metallum, and eventually we're gonna have this all digital in an AE system. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be actually work really nicely. I've used the what is it called? Thalmic Energistics before, and it is just amazing. I absolutely love it, and honestly, I'm looking forward to getting our. That might be one of the next things I want to start working towards. But right now, we need to do a little bit more work in order to get to that point. So let's go ahead and get this started. So I'll get back here so I can see everything. If we need to grab something else, should not be a problem. But this should be an okay infusion. It is a little bit of a... There's a lot of Essentia going into it, so it is a little bit unstable. But for the most part, it should be pretty straightforward. Looks like we have Terra Tudaman. There goes the Ordo. We have enough stabilizers down below, it seems, that nothing terrible is happening yet. Like, it's not just going straight into the gutter. Wow, I don't know why I said that weird, but there we go. There goes first piece of Quicksilver, Earth Shard, Nether Quartz, and then that shard, and then everything's on the other side. So, there goes the next one. And we'll have our wand focus. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to immediately throw it on the ground so we can scan it. Perfect. And now if we put... what is the... I've got to look at the controls. Let's see, what is F? We hit F. We can put the wand focus of warding. And now this block can never be broken until we go back and shift click it. So that is gonna be what I'm going to be doing for a little while. I'm gonna set up an area. I don't know where yet. Maybe over there. For the time being, I think might be good. Basically, I'm just gonna set up a small warded bridge, and yeah, you know what, we might go off of this just a little bit that way, because we can go straight from here. Yeah, we might just put it just a little ways over here, and basically it's going to be a warded box for the wither, and we build the wither, we shoot the wither, and the wither is dead. You know what, do we have stone bricks? Let's get as many stone bricks as we can, and let's get a wand, a builder's wand, and you know what, let's just go ahead and do it right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll take that off. If you shift F, it will remove the wand, the thing. So let's grab our jetpack. We'll come over here, and where is center? Center is right here. So something like this. I'm just gonna build out like a decent ways, but not too far. And honestly, like, let's see, 1, 2. We put 1 on each side of this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 2. 4, 5. And we'll just do a 7x7. so let's see. One. This should be good. I actually want to put these on the corners. This doesn't really need to be all that like fancy or anything like that. But I'm gonna need more stone bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 by 5, I think will be fine. And then all we're gonna do is not that one, this one, and we just ward all of these blocks. Torches cannot stick to them, but I don't believe mobs can spawn on them. And you know what, we're gonna unward these. Now it does require a little bit of V to do this, but it's fine. And we'll just do this. And something like that. So I need to go get more bricks. Let's go ahead and light this up a little bit. We're gonna ward like out to here. And we could add some things to make this a little bit better. But I think that torch is going to be a good place to say, hey, don't go any farther past this. So this is all protected. Nothing can break these. And we'll protect everything except for the corners. And hopefully they don't blow up or anything, but we just need some more stone bricks or something, and we can make this look a little bit nice. And it doesn't need to be very tall, just 5, I think. So can I get like 200 of those relatively quickly, please? And yeah, so we have basically everything. Let's get some more fences, make it nice and secure, and we should be pretty much good to go. So I'm going to let those kind of do their thing up until this torch. We're just going to put fences. Didn't need that many. Do something like that to say basically, hey, this is your safe spot. Anything past this is potentially dangerous. But you know what? I have some more stone. How much stone do we have? Nah, that might be enough. All right, so let's do everything but the corners. So I can't do everything quite yet because of the nature of the blocks. So let's see. And 38. I think we have enough. So yeah, as you can see, warded blocks, mobs cannot spawn on them. And we'll need to do something like this. Really close, but you know what? We don't need the edges. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get the rest of those taken care of. I really don't need to make it this fancy, because we just need to kill a wither, and that's pretty much it. So stone. There we go. Another stack. We just need to kill the wither, and that's all. But I want to make this a nice, secure, and like stable building. You know what? We don't actually need. If we're gonna just do this to all of it, we don't need the torches. We could put glowstone down and do the whole. Oh wow, we are running low on stuff. We could just put glowstone down and ward that as well, but not really a need to. Nothing can spawn on here, so it doesn't really matter. How much does this use? I don't even know. It says, but it's not that much, but it's enough. So let's just get up here, make sure the roof is secured, and we can't do it anymore. So Control F or Shift F, and we'll get our other wand. This is why I charged all my wands before this episode, so that we could easily do this. Kind of nice, actually. So, having full wands. 37%. Okay, it does everything. Pretty much everything is warded. So, we should be able to go ahead and do one of these. So so hits me a little bit, but that's it. Oh, he doesn't drop the division sigil. Okay, so we can kill the wither as much as we want, but how do we get a division sigil? Cannot be crafted, but is found in dungeon. Okay. So we're gonna, this is an old version of, this mod, so I don't know for sure like everything, but I did want to just kind of see if we could get a division sigil. Evidently the wither doesn't drop it in this mod pack, so good to know. And that's just a backstop, so if he does shoot, it doesn't destroy my stuff over here. Alright, well then, I think that's going to be good as any as a point to just kind of end on. Let's go ahead and take this focus off and put all this stuff away. We have Nether Stars now we can use whenever we want. And yeah, this actually worked out pretty nicely. So we'll have to see if there's a way to get the... I know there's a way. I know of a way. It's just gonna be kind of annoying. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. We have plenty of stuff still to do. So I think next time, since we can't get the division sigil quite yet, looks like we're going to jump back into Britannia, because that is the secret. Since it's dungeon chest that you can find the division sigil, let's get a Lunium, which will allow us to get, but we've got to get pretty far through Britannia. Alright, well, no time like the present, so I guess we're going to be doing some work with Britannia. We do have a full mana pool, so that's something. So that's what we're going to work on next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!